All right, so for homework 2, I was asked to do number 2. All right, so this is a margin of error question. Remember, our formula looks something like this. We got z star, and then we got the whole a standard error. And what we're focused on is we're trying to figure out if we want to divide our margin of error by 4, what is our n going to change to? Okay, so let's look at, if we have our margin of error, our margin of error, just like default formula, so z star times p hat 1 minus p hat over n. We want to figure out, what's going to happen when I divide my margin of error by 4? Okay, well, quick little bit of algebra. I can just multiply by 4 on both sides, and I'm going to end up with margin of error is equal to 4 times all of this junk. Okay, so I'm running out of space, but you can see what's going on. 1 minus p hat over n. Okay, so now, let me erase that real quick. I have margin of error here, I have margin of error here. I can set those equal and then solve for n. Okay, so I'm going to have z star times p hat 1 minus p hat all over 300 is equal to 4 times z star times p hat 1 minus p hat over n. Because remember, on this side we're trying to divide by 4 to figure out what our n is going to be. Okay, and the nice thing about all this is a ton of this cancels out. Okay, because the z's are going to cancel out, and in fact everything inside the square root is also going to cancel out. The p hat 1 minus p hat cancel out. All of that cancels out. So what we're left with right now is the square root of 1 over 300 is equal to 4 times the square root of 1 over n. Okay, and so that makes it a little bit easier. We're going to square both sides, and we're going to get 1 over 300 is equal to, 16 over n. All right, and then solve this a little bit. We end up with n is equal to 4,800. Okay, so that one was mainly just a how strong is your algebra kind of thing.